Has been a crazy, 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 crazy day. All starting with my friends taking an embarrassing picture of me. I hope everyone's doing well this lovely day slash night. Hello, my lovely connoisseurs of the culture. I am known as V, aka VitaminDGR, and I am back in Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. I am almost done with this game. There's not much left that I personally think I feel I can do in this game. We still have to do the final boss in Godborn mode. We still have to do Satan in Godborn mode. We still have some of the challenge rooms. I don't know about the elite ones yet, but some of the challenge rooms in Godborn mode. But that is not the goal for today's episode. The goal for today's episode is to be fighting this flipping guy again. I'm sick of this dude. Oh god, this guy is getting on my nerves. Because now I gotta fight him in Godborn mode. Why? Because I'm just some masochist. I don't know. We're just doing this. And like I said, today's was just kind of an interesting day so far. And it all started with me apparently finding out that, okay, so this is no reason, this is not a connection to the video. I'm just saying this right now. To my friends watching this, guys, it's not that funny, all right? And I know you guys on YouTube and Twitch are like, what's going on? So I'm just gonna out it, and because I know that they're gonna pop up at one of these videos and say something, because one of them said they were, so I'm just gonna be preemptive and say it. I was extremely tired. I've been having some sleep issues of late, and I've mentioned this before. It got to the moment where I was kind of like falling asleep, and I guess there's really no easy way to say this. I was dreaming. I don't remember exactly my dream, but I'm pretty sure I was dreaming about eating, because my family and friends, I mean my dad and my friend, were there just like kind of hanging, and they caught me chewing on my hair. For starters, yeah, my hair grew. I'm growing. I'm aging. I'm getting old. But yeah, my hair's long, or well, longer, and I didn't realize that I was chewing on it, and they decided to take a picture, and now it's just been that's just no easy way to say this. I'm just gonna throw this out there again because that's what happened. But that's that. Haha, laugh. V, you fool. Blah blah blah. Yeah. And again, a number of you guys are like, why are you even saying this? Are you doing this for attention? No, because I know my it'll make me mad if it's later in the future my friends don't say anything. But it's so lame. Like, it's just been today's, I don't know. Welcome, Duck to the stream. You're gonna pass on your quirk to yourself. Ha ha ha! I bet you'd find that funny. Actually, I do dig the reference. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm doing this late too. I also came home really not on time. It's like I said, today's just been kind of an interesting thing, but that's nothing really major or bad. It was just some family stuff and some other stuff, but I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to come late. YouTube, this will happen on normal time. But yeah, just some things happened that was just out of my control, and to the point where I was like, man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream today. And I got it so late. Well, for you, you can go get some rest. Sorry for doing this super late. Well, thank you for toning. Like, I don't mind if you just, go get some sleep or rest. Although there's some people that are probably gonna come in and be like, oh, good morning. And then there's me, like the middle. So bottom line is, I'm sorry, but I do appreciate the support. It really moves mountains to like have you come in, especially because I know it's definitely got to be late for you, Duck. But thank you so much. Same for you guys on Twitch. I know I'm doing this at a very awkward time, and I am sorry. So thank you. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Today, like I said, there's not much left in this playthrough. This is going to be a stressful episode, because I gotta fight the Demifiend on Godborn mode, so that's gonna be probably the entirety of this episode. I am not prepared for it. I thought I would have today free so I can do a little farming and make a good demon or two, but no. I think I'm gonna be screwed, so I'm gonna call it right now. I don't even think I'm gonna beat the Demifiend this episode. I don't even think so. But if I can at least get somewhat close, then you know what? I'll take it. Plus, how bad can he be? It's just the hardest difficulty in the game and the hardest extra mode in the game against one of the hardest bosses in the game. Surely it can't be that bad, right? Really?
Mr. Duck Goosey is supporting the culture. They are gifting 1 subs to the COTC.
Okay, you're doing way too much. I didn't even start. I was about to start. Okay. Now I feel extra bad because I know you're probably like super tired, yet you're tuning in. What do you mean, oops? What do you mean, oops? What does oops mean? You subbed to me. And I didn't even start. Misclicked. I hope you didn't. Wait, can you take it back then? Because I'm so tired. Now I actually, like, I honestly do feel super bad, Duck Duck. I hope you... Can you rescind that? Can you cancel that? Although I feel like if you're doing that, that takes a lot of clicks. So what kind of mixed clicking did you... You know what? Be grateful, V. Be grateful. Thank you, Duck Duck, for the...
Mr. Duck Duck Goosey is supporting the culture. They are gifting 1 subs to the COTC.
Go get some sleep. Thank you for the 2 gifted tier 1 subs, I should say. Please go get some rest. I was not even prepared for that. I don't even have a drink on me. I have to get a drink. I'll be right back. I have to get a freaking drink because I wasn't prepared for a flipping thing. So, I'll be right back. Luckily, my closet's like right next to me. I don't have anything there. Alright, well, I guess I'm back, I got a drink. Got a drink. Ugh. Whew. Okay, got a drink. Alright. Ow, I actually hit my ankle on the stair downstairs. Alright, I'm back. Got a juice. I wasn't even prepared for a sub. I really wasn't. Oh, good night. Oh, now you go to bed? Alright, well, they probably left. Alright, well, thank you, Duck Duck, for the subs. I really do appreciate it. I hope you go get some rest. I find it interesting that you misclicked twice and said oops, but I digress. I'm pretty sure YouTube's gonna be like, that Duck Duck person seems to like you. You should be more grateful. I am. I'm very grateful for them. It's the reason why they're one of the doctors in my life. But I digress. Okay, let's get back to brass tacks because we wasted time. Like I said, today's episode, we're gonna fight the Demifiend. We're gonna try our best. We'll see what happens. Twitch, the video feels a little delayed. I'm just gonna say it right now. It may be in your best interest to refresh your browser. All right, let's get to this. Tsukiyomi, would you please do the honors because today's gonna be a rough one.
You do realize that you're most likely going to lose. In fact, I would predict that this entire episode is not going to be any kind of win whatsoever. Instead, it's just going to be at least an hour or 2 of you getting decimated by one of the hardest bosses in the game. And yet you still wish to continue with this fruitless endeavor.
I wouldn't say fruitless, but yeah, I would. Can you just, tell the viewers?
What? For them to subscribe, you already had 2 people subscribe.
Actually, I had 1 person subscribe twice.
Doesn't matter. It's not like you get any proceeds from these subs.
Well, I do. I get some of it, and it goes to the channel. What do you mean,
Very well. Like and subscribe on VitaminDGR's channel, and whatever, I guess. Find him on YouTube. It doesn't really matter.
It kind of does. Can you just please just thank the people for tuning in and everything like that?
No. Now go hurry up and do an episode already. I don't have all day. After all, time is money. I know. Time is money. Okay, fine. We go fight Metatron real quick, and then we'll go fight the Demifiend.
Let's get this over with. It'll be a good warm-up to get back to brass tacks. I hope I can take down Demifiends, but we'll see what happens. I don't want to use any of my power, but at the same time, I probably should use some of my power. Because who knows what's going to happen. Do you want to go again? Sure. I have no confidence in fighting the Demifiend. Well, to be fair, I didn't have much confidence when I first fought him. Now I absolutely don't have much confidence. Like, at all. But we'll see what happens. Does he have Kaja? I don't know if he has the Kaja and stuff. Oh, he's got Dakasha and Bakunda. Well, this is gonna be rough. Yep, there goes my buffs. Great. Alright, well, let's see, this is gonna be rough. It's gonna be a long fight. Might as well get cozy. This is just the first one. This is just the appetizer before the main fight. Unless you want to give me a crit. Oh, sweet, thanks. Oh, there goes your debuffs. What's he gonna do? Mega Dolong? Yeah, I bet he would. Good crit. Let's get this over with. Give me some more crits, y'all. 2 turns left. What is he gonna do? What can he do boosted? That would suck. That's not a problem. That definitely is gonna suck. This would probably super suck. Actually, that wouldn't really super suck. I think we're okay. Oh, but he has the pierce effect, right? Then should probably. I reflect. His thing pierces, so would that technically mean I'm still weak, or excuse me, that Yoko is still weak to light, or does that mean nothing? No, I actually didn't really calculate that. Well, just for the sake of things. All right, bring it. We dodged this. Ow. That hurt, but we're good. Ooh, not that. My hopes is, with me doing so much damage against the Demifiend, well, me personally, I just gotta work on my demons. I'll talk more about that in a second. But there's a massive fear I have for this Demifiend fight. A massive fear. Don't you get rid of your debuffs. It would suck if you did. Do we need any more boosts? No. We're good. Alright, you're looking a little weak there, Metatron. Oh, well. Ow. Oh, I dodged it raw? Oh, hell yeah. That's fantastic. I didn't think I was going to dodge that by my own raw stats. That's crazy.
The moment you stepped before me.
We don't need this anymore. I'll end it real quick, but really quickly. How strong were you? High strength, high magic. You know, fair game. Bye. Alright, with that, Metatron's toast. So let's heal up and get to the real meat of this episode. We'll probably do our fusion episode too while we're at it, right? One died, huh? Do I have room for another demon? No, because I probably made one. Yeah, because I made Dominion last time. I'm going to choose Zeus for this part of the fight. I'm probably going to lose a lot of demons. So, yeah, let's do the demon of the episode really quickly. I have my random number generator already ready, because that's what I was prepared to do. So let's just get this over with really quickly. Random number generator.org. Let's see here. I will do normal again, and let's do a random one. Go to Google, random number generator, and let's see here. I'm thinking let's start from the bottom, and then random number generator 1 to 200. And good old random says 104. All right, so 104 from the bottom. So 1, 2. I hate that it's weirdly added that 1, 2. Should just whatever. Let's see. 6, 10, 14, 18, 22, 26, 30, 34, 38, 42, 46, 50, 54, 58, 62, 66, 70, 74, 78, 82, 86, yeah, 86, 90, 94, 98, 102, 103, 104. Yeah, 104. That's Dormarth. That's what my thing says. All right, Dormarth it is. What does Dormarth do? Oh, all right, sure. Let's do it. Let's see. What do we give you? Budobarian, Frenzy Chop. Actually, can we give her like light skills? Maybe like healing instead? Any light-based demons that I magically have? No. You have any light-based skills? No, you don't. Well, a light-based skill that I could use. I was kind of hoping I could give her something really weird, kind of like I've been doing for some of these other demons. But I also don't want to spend too much time on this, so we're just gonna get this over with. Whatever. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam.
Is this
Done. Whatever. Man, I miss getting fusion accidents. I really do. It's just not as much fun. Kind of a shame, really. I know I've said this enough times, but I really hope that next installments of Shin Megami allows me to do, like, tons of fusion accidents. I mean, tons. Like, I want it to be more predictable. I don't need to have better demons. I just like the idea of accidents. The randomness is what's fun about it. Sorry, just like my good impression of the game, of the song. It's okay, you guys can lie. Oh, Dormarth. Wow, so cute for a thing that could destroy me. Alright, let's do this. Oh god, I'm so nervous. Alright, here we go.
return?
This is gonna suck. I should have made a bird. For obvious reasons, but, you know, I didn't want to. Oh god, this is gonna be rough. But if I can do it, if I can do this, I can handle anything. Yes, I am gonna do the slow walk. I'm so freaking nervous. Like, how much worse is he gonna be in this mode? I don't know, man. Only thing I hope. Please stop bringing the Demifiend. Or, well, because I heard that Demifiend is a constant thing in other games. To be fair, though, the only one I know is Shin Megami. Welcome, welcome back into the stream. Why are you walking like you own this place? Because it gives me confidence. Because I know the person that I'm about to fight is going to destroy me. So I'm kind of low-key hoping that by me doing this, I can get myself some confidence. Welcome to the stream, though. Hope you're doing well this lovely day/night. Also for dramatic flair. Young man. It's like, I got it. I know. Wasting time. Time is money. Yeah, I got it. Am I ready for this? How many items do I get? Am I good on items? I got beads. I got alright amount of chocolate pots. Alright amount of Amarita showers. I can't use these because of this challenge. Pretty much ready as I'll ever be. Oh god, this is gonna suck so much, dude. This is gonna be so bad. But if I could beat him, honestly, if I could beat him, this should be good. I think I can handle anything if I can beat him. Okay, here we go. The door closed behind me, didn't it? He's like, yeah, it's your funeral, dude. How bad could it really be in Godborn mode, right? How bad could it be?
Ooh, that same victim again. Looks like he wants a rematch.
Oh, wow! A nice Albino really did make it all the way here, huh?
Guess he doesn't really want to live long on this earth. Why don't you walk up and do something cool, like just stand there menacingly?
I die, I already know what my death phrase is gonna be. He's like, at least my hair looks cooler.
I know what you're after. You gathered all those menorahs so you can go toe-to-toe with the Demifiend. Is that it?
I don't know what's going
Well, I
on. I'm
hope
just happy to
you're
see you
ready.
shivering your
He's a
boots.
tough one, you know?
This boss is uber hard. This might be the whole episode. Actually, this will probably be the whole episode. Whatever. I'm already here. Bring it. Oh god, he's gonna destroy me. Welcome, welcome, Nick, to the stream. You have a gift for me? Oh, honored. Hold that thought. I'm about to get destroyed really quickly. You ready for this? And Danu's back. All right. Well, we're off to a great start. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have made Danu null physical attacks, but I didn't think. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, here we go. You have a gift for me? Oh, well, first off, welcome to the stream, Nikki, but what gift do you have? Why am I saying it like I'm expecting something? Sorry. You didn't have to give me anything, though, but it's very kind of you. Oh, gosh, what do I do, man?
Wow, wow.
A seasoning for the ground beef you use in meat sauce for spaghetti? Oh, that actually sounds kind of good. All right, thanks. Let me have it. That sounds delicious. I feel like this is a bit, but I'm good with this. I don't even know where to freaking start here. No crits. This is gonna suck butts. All right, here we go. We should take this first turn and just prepare. Oh, well, that's off to a great start. Oh, I still can't use Magatsuhi skills even if I'm... Oh, that sucks. If I had known that, I would have done Yoko's thing. Well, this is gonna be rough. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is why I saved right beforehand. Lipton beefy onion soup. Ooh, that sounds good. Why?
Do not test me.
Well, that's Zeus back. Uh-oh. That's Yoko back. Zeus dead. And that's Yoko dead. Oh my god. Well, that's my first life. Ow. Oh, yeah, everyone blow me up. Oh. Well. Like I said, this is gonna be rough. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do it this episode. Requires you to brown the beef yourself since the beef needs to stew in its own fat to spread the flavor, even before pouring on tomato sauce with fire. I'm about to try that. You know, when I'm not as stressed. Appreciate the culinary tip, Nikki. That's really kind of you. I don't think I can recover from this. But you know what?
This'll do.
I'm just gonna have this already just to get ready. I'm pretty sure I'm toast, so we're just gonna take this death and start over. That's fine. Well, okay, I'm dead.
Well, look at that. You died, just like I expected.
I didn't think I would die so quickly. Don't look at me like... Oh. Is this even doable? I don't even know if it's doable at my current state. All right, not making this same mistake again. You absorb, and I'll null it. I think the problem I had, though, and I just thought about it, is I had Danu out and Zeus. So, from what I know about the Demifiend fight, and the reason why everything kind of got screwy was because, unfortunately, both of them got... Well, Zeus and Danu got sealed immediately. I think going into this fight, the best thing to do is make sure you have at least one demon that can resist and everyone else null physical attacks. So, watch. I'm going to do this a little bit differently this time. And I'm not going to have Yoko for this fight. I'm going to need someone a little more weakening. I can also absorb attacks. Man. Actually, Yoko might honestly be the best circumstance. Watch how different this is probably going to be, right?
You sure about this?
Nope. Yeah, let's go. Freaking overpowered super extra boss. Why can't you just let me win? It's not fair. I don't even need to waste my time with a spyglass. I know what these demons are weak to. Yeah, we're not doing this time. Although, it would be a good idea to swap Nua for something else later, but keep that in mind. Not doing that. Alright, I'm just going straight into auto mode. By auto mode, I mean doing what I do best. Being awesome. I missed one? Well, that's fine, because it was you. Let's see. I swap you for Danu. For a reason. Bear with me. Because I can definitely use an extra turn.
How amusing.
How amusing. Now I'll swap you back for... Oh, whoops.
Let's go.
I did not want to swap to you. That was totally an accident. That was not supposed to happen. Well, that's going to be a waste of a turn. So here's why I'm nervous about this fight, right? Here's my nervousness. I know that if I don't destroy a demon after a certain amount of turns, you're going to bust out some stupid insta-kill move. I think it's Gaia's Rage. And it's going to destroy us. So I have to keep hurting you while really hurting your demons. And unfortunately, unless I get lucky, you're going to use Meteora Harn to make me have to do all this again. So I'm not prepared for that. So we're just going to have to hope for the best, right? Although I would love to do more damage, destroying a demon is the best thing for me right now. If I can only get freaking lucky. Shame, shame, shame. Just gotta do my best. Just gotta do my best. Yeah. Lame, but whatever. I won't lose a turn. Okay, I should probably do Luminescent, dodge the turns, get an extra turn back, then do more damage. Crap me. Ow. Ow. Oh, well, Zeus is back. Okay, that's fine. Ow. Oh, lame. Alright, but that's something that Yoko could potentially fix. As long as you don't miss. Thank you. It's just so much damage. And I also still have to keep working on you, too. So I'm the best person against Demifiend right now. If I can only get a freak... I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get a crit on this. Zeus is screwed. But I might as well just use as much as I can with him. I think I have to start working on someone. Damn it. Ow. Hang in there, Zeus. Hang in there, Zeus.
Killing time.
And Zeus is dead. That's not good. I was gonna swap Zeus out next turn. Ow! And do it then. Oh, damn it! You got a crit on that too. Damn it. Yeah, that's not good. Wait, I don't have a whittled goat? Oh no, do I not have a whittled goat anymore? When did I ever lose one? There's an item in this game called the Whittled Goat that basically gives you another enduring soul. I'm surprised I lost one. Did I lose one before? That I just didn't realize? Bottom line is, yeah, that kind of screwed me something fierce because I don't think I can recover from this either. I think I'm toast on this one as well. Even if I swap my teammates out, it takes 2 turns to do. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, and I didn't get a crit at all. Yeah, I think I'm ill-equipped for this. I don't think I can fight Demifiend for this right now. Oh, man, that bites. I mean, I'm going to try it again, but I gotta think. What do I do better next turn? Well, next turn is definitely cover Zeus's weaknesses is better. Or swap out Zeus quickly. I'm thinking if I swap out Zeus for Masakato. But the problem is, I don't know if I'll be able to get a good crit rate with Masakato to get more turns. Zeus does the most damage, but he also gets hurt the most. God, this is a rough fight, man. I gotta... Shadow Dude would one-hit this chump. You know what? Honestly, he probably would. Even if I can't stand the guy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take this L on this one. That bites. I can't bring back my demons either. Does this ball this challenge? I'm just gonna lay down on the ground for a second. But I don't have a whittled goat? I don't remember ever using one. I don't really actually remember dying much in this. Oh, whatever. Alright, let's try a different plan. Let's do... If I give Danu no ice, or actually, if I give... Or weaken them and buff them too. I have some ideas, but the problem is I don't know if I'll be able to execute them well. I have backup plans, but losing multiple demons kind of sucks. That Shadow Dude, Baki, will probably destroy all of us, and I hate that Shadow Dude. Let's say, okay, I think we'll do this, swap out Danu later when it's necessary. You have a fun time? I don't think I'm gonna have a fun time with this one. I feel like this episode's gonna be a rough one, but thank you, I do appreciate it. Go have a good day today, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. Funny too, because Duck Duck was in earlier and went to bed. Like I said, the differences between people that jump on my channel. Yeah, first turn is, I think that's for the best. I'm debating about giving Danu a null attack, a null effect. Let's do Dogda too. Dogda also can do nulls. Dogda could also null as well. It's because I'm thinking first turn I might swap. Dogda can resist the attacks, I'm thinking. I'm thinking the first turn I want to do as much damage as I can. I have to keep buffing and supporting. I could use a Lesser Candy person, though. So instead of Yoko, do I have any demons that can heal that also null status effects like that? Not you, not you, not you. I can Lesser Candy? Not you. Lilith can resist too. But I feel like Lilith will get sealed. I don't have any healing demons. That's interesting. I don't have any healing demons that Luster Candy. crazy. I guess maybe for a turn, we'll just have Yoko just to, like, you know, eat the hit. We'll swap Yoko for someone else. Oop. But if I lose... I gotta also think about that little goat thing. That sucks I lost one. I think I know where one is, back in the 4th area. And dog is sealed. Alright, well, here we go. Let's see. Lame, but it's fine. Okay, 3 turns to do something. Dog can get our turns back, so this could be a damaging turn. Or actually, no. I should get rid of... No. I should fight. Do more damage to you, because otherwise this fight's gonna last forever. Cure Dogda. Dogda rewinds time, and we can go again. Very well, kid. Only because you asked.
Here I come.
Okay, so now I have that bad boy. Decent turns. Probably not going to rely on getting a crit on this one. Okay, so now I can use some demons that can boost us, which is why I'm leaning toward Tau. I'm also thinking something else too. I have Maria that I could swap out. Maria can Bluster Candy. And it can probably eat attacks. But the problem is, if I swap to Maria... Yeah, screw it. Gotta try something.
Let's go.
Can you do anything helpful against this? No. Lame that I missed, but whatever. I'll dodge this just in case some nonsense happens. And then, I guess, Lesser Candy. Alright, here we go. Thanks. Although the problem I have now is... I didn't zoom in on it. Here's my fear. What triggers Gaia Rage in this circumstance? Will he trigger Gaia Rage now because Maria just did that? If so, then this episode, I'm just going to have to rewrite immediately, is going to be, yeah, V's not fighting the Demifiend yet. V's going to have to do some serious grinding. I also got to destroy a demon. Who do I work on? You, I guess. Yeah, I gotta start working on a demon. Just gotta guard and hope for the best. Ow! Ow! Oh, that's powerful. Holy moly. Oh, there goes my buffs, too. Yeah, that's why I was trying to kill you. Ah, well, you're back. Well, that felt great. Okay. And I can't crit to save my life. Not that. Just gotta get rid of the demon. Damn it, but I'm not strong enough. At this point, I feel like I should be strong enough to at least get rid of multiple demons, but I'm just not. Just not strong enough. Ow. Stop getting rid of my buffs. I need those. Oh, and you debilitate me? Extra great. It felt great, dude. All right, well, I got rid of the debuffs. Okay, I can purge that, though. Gotta waste a turn for that. Oh, wait, no, but I'll get my turns back. Okay. Then... Spell to get rid of debuffs. Lesser Cane to boost us. Should have probably done that. I shouldn't have done that. I should have actually done some damage. Well, not good resource economy, but whatever.
Here I come.
Gotta get rid of Pixie. You gotta go now. I don't have any healers, I noticed. God, just go away already, Pixie. Jeez. I think that's it. I think I couldn't do it. Yeah, I'm not strong enough. I feel like I need to be stronger so I can start taking out demons more easily. Because I think it takes a certain amount of turns before Demifiend starts busting out the stupid skills. Well, it was nice knowing us. Well, oh well, at least I had fun. Oh. Ow. Stop getting rid of my buffs. I need those. I desperately need those. Ow! Alright, well, Maria's back. And Doc is dead, which means now I can't rewind time. Great. Alright, fine then. Let's swap you for...
Come.
And swap you back for...
Let's go.
Oh, that's rough. I still couldn't get rid of you. Wow, that's crazy. All that work, and I still couldn't get rid of you. That's crazy. You're not a bad idea because I can use you to debilitate and potentially charm. The problem is, the dog that dead, I can't get those extra turns back. Yeah, I think this is a fight where if everyone was level 150, maybe I'd stand a better chance. And I need to have a lot more stats, so... Man, that sucks. Well, at least for the rest of this episode, instead of the Demifiend fight, I can at least get some progress done, because I still have to do other things, so... But it's a good learning process. It just means that these last 40 minutes have been nothing but my pain and misery. Let's see, what can I do in this circumstance to turn that around? What can you do? You can just lower their defense. You're basically a meat shield, in case Maria dies. I need a healer that won't get screwed immediately in the first fight. Well, I mean, now that Dogda's dead, kind of no point in this.
Your turn. Go.
At least he waits to turn to summon a friend. Now here comes pain. Ow. Ugh. And Zeus is back. Ow. Wow, you guys really love Zeus, huh? I wonder if he has Poison Master. He probably does.
Wow, wow.
Gotta do my best, I guess. I need another turn. Ow!
Do not test me.
And there goes my buffs. There goes the poison. And there goes Zeus. And Danu's back. I dodged one though, so at least that was kind of nice. Mascaro, help.
Come.
Cure this. Man, this would be a good time to have more of those turns back, huh? Yeah. Ow.
How's this?
Stop! I want my buffs, dude. Stop! I really want my buffs, dude. Well, Donald's dead. Oh. God, you guys really love how to do this.
Your turn. Go.
Like through the debuffs, I guess. That actually helps. Honestly, if I make Masakato stronger, he's gonna be helpful for this. He's gonna be very helpful for this. Alright, good to know. I don't want Ami to die, but at this point I'm already kind of boned here. Unless I get lucky. Oh wait, I can't. God, I should have done that.
Let's go.
That wastes a turn. Dang it. Well, I threw that away. And Masakato's back.
Do not test me.
And there goes some of my buffs. And Cleo's back. And Cleo's dead. This is dreadful. Yeah, and that was multiple turns. I didn't do anything. Yeah, I lost. Because I just realized how many turns it's been. I think it's been like 3 or 4 turns. And again, if you don't start wailing on the demons and taking them out, then he's going to start spamming the nutsnuts. So yeah, I lost. Well, I tried. I definitely tried, but I'm not strong enough. I have to come back when I'm a lot stronger. I'm not going to prolong it. Yep, that's the move. Yeah, that's the move that sucks. $35,000? Okay, yeah, I'm dead. Ow. Yeah, just put me out of misery. Well, oh, I'm sick of this dude. I understand that you're sick of this dude. Yeah, I really hate the guy. He's so... Okay, so I gotta come back when I'm like max level. More stats, more goodness. Well, at the very least me, or at least my demons. I'm strong enough, I think. I mean, you can always get more like stat boosting items. But I'm not strong enough with my demons. I need my demons to be peak. Which means I'm gonna have to bust out some grimoires, which I don't have many of, so... How am I supposed to get my demons leveled up? I'm gonna have to do a lot of chain fighting. Like, you know, where you do multiple fights after fights after fights. That's the only way I can think to do it. God, that bites, man. Yeah, there's no way I can do it. I'm not strong enough. Oh, well. All right, so now I gotta think. What's the rest of this episode gonna be? Actually, it wasn't even halfway through the episode yet, so I actually have time. So what can I do since I'm not strong enough to fight the Demifiend? I can go through the Empyrean. That shouldn't take me too long. Do some side quests. Hopefully get more levels. Use some grimoires. Oh! Also, I think I collected all the Mimon, right? I haven't been here yet.
You brought Maka.
Finally! I kind of thought you forgot about me.
Nice work, hey?
Yeah, I kind of been ignoring you because I don't shop. But at the same time, there's a perk to doing this, because I can get these balms and incense that will help, because I'm going to need all the stat upgraded items I can get. Theoretically, I could have done this off camera, but it didn't really matter. All this stuff was pretty much on camera anyway. But man, that worries me. If I can't fight him, I can't fight Satan. God, what a rough episode. And I wish I could sell my glory. It'll give me another 500,000. Well, actually, no, wait, no, I can't, because that's technically considered shopping. That's a challenge.
Look at all the things I can get. All the things I could have bought. You do have a will goat. Oh, all these bombs I could buy. All these incense I could buy. Dude, this would solve all of my problems. He has all of these? I didn't know he had all these things. What? Tell me. Dude, wait, does he have any cool incense or essences? No. He has Lucifer's essence. It's stupid. Also, Lucy's thing sucks anyway. That essence is terrible. But he has... Okay, so he has the Whittle Goat and he has all these things. And I can't even buy any of them because it's freaking challenge.
Need it.
No, I can't. I can't. What I can do... Let's check something really quickly. I think I know where Whittle Goat is. At the very least, let me get this done and then we'll go to the Empyrean. Maybe I'll also do some challenge battles. God, I knew I was going to get destroyed by the Demifiend, but I didn't think I was going to stand that little of a chance. Holy moly. Godborn mode is no joke. Wow.
What is it?
I can't. Hold on. I think this is it, right? There we go. Got it. I remembered. Okay, so going forward, when I eventually get my rematch against the Demifiend, at least I'll get 2 lives now instead of 1, which is what I want. And you know what? Might as well use all these bombs now. Just gathering dust. There's literally no point in me not using them. But I'll save 1 anyway, because I don't know, I'm weird like that. Oops. As I immediately proceed to use all but 1 of those agility bombs. I'll save it till I get like more essence or incense. Alright, let's go through the Empyrean real quick. That shouldn't be that much of a problem, I think. Yeah. Well. Feedback Masakato, and... I don't know, there's something about having Dano here. I need to start working on Konohana Sakuya. I think Konohana could do way better, because she can heal and restore energy, but the ability to rewind time, essentially, is just really nice.
Young man.
It's just too good of a skill to pass up on. Pretty sure the cutscene hasn't changed. Let's fight. Yeah. Yep, got it.
Justice means nothing without power.
Oh, right. This fight.
Now that I'm the one with the power, time to dole some out.
I just lost to the Demifiend. If I lose to you, I retire from gaming. I'm serious. I quit. If I lose to you, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with myself. What would I even be able to do? Godborn mode, man. Godborn mode. That's what makes this hard. The extra 51 levels, man. Whatever. Did you hit anyone with that move? I don't think you did. I think darkness is the one element we all are good against. I null it, you null it, you null it, and you reflect it. Doesn't even pierce either. Think you're weak to light?
Like a moonbeam. Pale and fleeting.
Yep. Like I said, I cannot lose to you out of that massive, just absolute beating I just took. Do I risk it? Nah. This is smarter. I didn't trust that Masakawa was going to give me the crits. I really do think that the Demifiend's not impossible to beat, though. Which is maybe weird to say. but I honestly think that if I just had higher stats, like the levels are good, don't get me wrong, but I think it's all about the stats than anything else. Do you do anything new? No? Yep, for some reason your magic's really high. Like, yeah, look at me, I'm awesome, alright. Okay, now I should be able to get some good damage, right?
The moment you stepped before me,
Sealed your own fate.
sealed your own fate.
Same time, I do have an idea. I do have an idea to beat the Demifiend, but I'm not happy about it. I can always backpedal on this challenge that I'm doing. Because I'm thinking about it. If I backpedal on the challenge, welcome, Demi, to the stream. How have you been? Sorry, I didn't mean to sound overly enthusiastic, but I haven't heard from you in a minute. I hope you've been well. It's been a good sec. It's been a very good sec. Rather, I should say good morning to you. Excuse me, because I know it's morning for you where you're at. No crits, lame. Oh, extra lame. But I appreciate the vote of confidence. I was house/cat sitting for friends for a week. Oh, how was it? Wait, house/cat sitting? That's actually funny. That reminds me of, God, what episode did I talk about that? There's a time where I was, I don't remember what episode it was, but I remember when I was younger back in Maryland. I'm not trying to one-up or anything, but you saying that you were house/cat sitting reminded me of a time where when I was younger, back in Maryland, because, you know, as a young teen, you didn't really get the ability to have many jobs. So I used to house sit and babysat a lot. And there was this one time where I was house sitting for this family. And I don't remember their son and daughter's name. They were like really young. But they had a cat that just kept popping up out of nowhere and scared the crap out of me. Couldn't remember their name though. Saved my life. Your kitten is very cute. Aww. Well, you say aw, but that cat was like the devil cat. Like that cat was trying to scare the lives out of me. I'm certain of it. I think there was one time where I was like up in a cabinet, like trying to get something. I don't remember exactly because it's been a minute, but I remember that I think it was, I don't remember the daughter or the son's name, but I remember it was a point where the daughter liked to do like tea parties and the son was just kind of like just chilling, like just relaxing. And there was a moment where she was like, can you get me like something? And I had to go to a cabinet. And I kid you not, the cat was in this flipping cabinet just chilling there. It just hopped out and scared the tar out of me. That's amazing. What? I think you and I have two completely different definitions for amazing here. That thing scared the life out of me, man.
You won't
And woman.
escape.
Ow. Ow! Oh, looks like we got some lucky hits in. I mean, I'd be terrified too. Well, yeah, I mean, it basically, like, jump scared the tar out of me. There's an amazing story to retell later. I just wish I could fully remember, like, that family's name. I know I've talked about it before, but I don't remember what episode it was. It feels like something I would have said. It feels like something I would have said. Well, I guess you got me. It was nice
I lost.
being cool,
A loser.
even if I was a prick for
I
a
guess
couple episodes.
I haven't changed.
Yeah, die. Bye. I hope you've been well. You know what? These last, like, 10 minutes, I've been on cloud 9 because I got to win. The past 40 minutes or so that I've been doing this episode, we won't talk about that. Obviously, I'm going to let it in because I don't like to edit, but yeah, you know what? I want everyone to know my struggle. I'm totally fine. I am totally kosher. Well, okay, today has been kind of an interesting day. I kind of ran around ragged because of family and circumstances. But you know what? So far, the rest of this day is looking pretty good. I'll take what I can get. Even though if I realize that I'm not strong enough to do the ultimate bosses in this game. Also gotta think, how am I gonna get stronger? I'm gonna have to do these challenge levels. I'm going to have to. But I'll probably do that off camera. Luckily this 4th area, like the temple, has a lot of those fights that I'm certain that if I use, where are these things? If I use the attract pipes, I'm certain I can do this. Or not the temple, the 4th area. If I do the attract pipe, I might be able to keep getting enemy encounters and level up a lot. Oh, but that was the thing I was going to say, my viewers, is I know a potential way to beat the Demifiend. And honestly, I kind of don't want to, but I don't really know any other means. But hear me out. So, like I think, and like I've said before, I think the thing that's screwing me from fighting the Demifiend and all these other bosses is the ability for me, or the inability rather, that I can't shop in this game. I can't purchase things. So I'm wondering, if I decide to cancel that challenge and buy things, how bad would it be? I'm already kind of shooting myself in the foot by being unable to revive demons, but here's my hope, right? I have that 12 million. I know Tsukiyomi's gonna be mad, but if I spend that 12 million to just like, you know, buy a bunch of balms and incense and make myself as strong as possible, surely I should be able to stand a better chance against a Demifiend. Problem is, I'm stubborn. For no reason whatsoever. Like, there's literally no point in me doing this challenge. I don't think in the... How many episodes I'm doing this? 70 whatever episode? Wow, I think this might be the longest breakthrough. In the 70 however episodes, I don't think even a single person was like, V, that's an impressive challenge. That's crazy. You're amazing. I think everyone was just like, all right, well, this guy just loves to hurt himself. I've gotten pretty far. I don't want to quit, but I just don't know. I need so many more upgrades that Godborn mode just kind of makes me have to have. I don't know. That's the thing. Should I just give up on my my self-proclaimed challenges and just go for it? It'd be a shock like the kitten that I was just talking, or the cat that I was just talking about. God, I love being in Maryland, man. That was a good time. So many good moments there. That's when I made like the ice cream cone or snow cones, even though I super added a lot of sugar on it. There was a time that I won the... Oh, actually, I don't know if I talked... Okay, so obviously because I do so many episodes, there's a chance/fear I have that I might be repeating a story or something, but... This is actually... This is definitely going to probably get some sympathy from you guys, but it's okay. It's been many years. We can laugh about it. And for you guys overseas, like not in America, I don't know if you guys have something equivalent to it, so hear me out with this one. So, you guys may not know this, but in the past, I think they still do it. McDonald's used to have this tournament or this challenge where they had like this Monopoly thing where if you collected the, like what you would do is you would order like the large meals or whatever, right? Like you would order like a Big Mac meal or a quarter pounder meal or something. And if you got like a large, I think, if you got like a large fry or certain burgers or even, I think to agree a drink, but I think it's mainly fries and burgers and chicken nuggets, that you would get these Monopoly stickers. And if you gotten, you could go to your participating retailer or your participating McDonald's, not your participating retailer. You would get like a Monopoly board, like this like little paper board that looked like Monopoly. Now, a number of VitaminDGR fans may know this, but if not, I love Monopoly. I wish I had people to play Monopoly with. Hell, one of my goals is hopefully when I grow as a content creator, I can even get people outside of my normal realm to, well, I have to work on my self-esteem first. But I don't even get people to join me on a Monopoly game, because why not? And if you're wondering, yes, I am one of those people that's like, hey, I'll do 10% of interest for this, this, and this. I am one of those. I don't take the game that seriously, but I am one of those. Just tossing that out there, whether you like it or not. But coupled with the fact that your boy loves Monopoly, and it's fast food. McDonald's was like not too far from where I used to live back in Maryland. But there were times where I was like, all right, cool, sure, I'll go get some McDonald's. I can always go for a fry and a double cheeseburger and a drink or something. Why not? So I would get that no matter what. Ow. Did you just slap him? Did you just walk up and slap him? What's with you? That's rude. But yeah, you would go to McDonald's, right? And then I think in their like their napkins, condiments area, that they would have a little thing where it's like, oh, grab a Monopoly board. It was free to grab. Like anyone can play the game. It was free to play. You just had to buy, you know, McDonald's food, good or bad, didn't matter. You just had to buy it. And I remember that they had it, and the way the Monopoly works, for those that don't know, even though there's definitely better pieces, obviously it goes by colors, where if you get the brown, aka the sewer territory, as I would like to say it, or sewer town, excuse me, as I like to say it, they weren't much. You didn't get like anything. You got like cheap prizes if you got both of them, which was like, I think like a free small thing of nuggets or a small McFlurry or something like that. You would get something like that if you got brown. I don't remember all the prizes, but I know that once you get to the bigger colors, like the better ones, that's when the good stuff was. Because I think it was like, if you get green, you get like 20,000 or something. I think if you got yellow, sorry, if you get yellow, you get 20,000. I think if it was green, you would get like, I think 30,000. You might get like a car or something. I don't remember. That's not the big thing. The big thing and the important thing is, if you got the two blues, the Park Place and the Boardwalk, you specifically had to get both Park Place and Boardwalk on your board, and you took it to our participating McDonald's with proof of it. It had to be real. That you would get, I think you would get $1 million. But of course, as you guys can probably guess, it's like the lottery, so there's literally no shot that you'd be able to just randomly get Boardwalk and Park Place. Like, there's no way. You'd rather, like, if you're talking like me, if you went to Young V, I would more likely get a girl to like me romantically than to win a chance at $1 million, right? That's honestly my luck. And you guys know that I have no self-esteem like my love life, so it is what it is. But I did get lucky. I did end up getting Park Place. And I was like, I think it was after like a good, because the tournament lasts like, I think maybe a month. It might even last less than that. But I think it was like week 2, because I would usually get like McDonald's fries really easily because they're delicious. I honestly think they're the best fast food fries. But I would get like fries like often and often, and then out of nowhere, I would always pull the stickers, and I'd be like, I think one of the prizes was like, you get like free gas for like a month or something, which back in Maryland, it's way different than over here in the West Coast. So it's kind of like not crazy to get free gas for like a month. But the real thing was the fact of getting that million. And unfortunately, I kept hoping, but at the same time, I was like, there's no way. I'm not going to get a whole, like, you know, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory kind of circumstance. Until one day when I was just hanging out with with a friend of mine, and I was just munching on my fries. And as usual, I peel off the stickers. And I think one of them was just like, I think it was one of the Browns. And then the other one was Park Place. And my friend was also doing it. And he was like, dude, V, is that Park Place? And I was like, what? And I looked down and I was just stunned beyond disbelief. I was like, no flipping shot. But obviously I said a lot more vulgar words than that. I was like, no way it's actually Park Place. Like, I'm holding it to the light. He's like looking at it too. We're just staring at each other. And we're like, dude, if I get you Boardwalk, we got to split it 50-50. I was like, hell yeah. Of course. I'm not greedy. I don't even want to be rich. Like, I want enough money to take care of like my mom and dad and my little brother. And I want to help out my friends, but I don't want to be like rich to like own the world or anything like that. I never really thought of myself as a rich person. I don't know, probably as a poor guy. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I want to be able to like, I want to be able to have enough money to take care of like whatever I need to not have to stress about a job. Like, actually, even if I was like filthy stinking rich, you know, like Elon Musk rich, or I don't know, insert whatever rich person rich, I would probably still be working and doing this channel thing. Like, I would still be doing content creation. Maybe I'll just, you know, have more decent hardware. Actually, I would for sure have better hardware. Not that I'm not grateful for the stuff I have now. But I did get Park Place, and it threw me for a loop. And I told like my mom, my aunt, my dad, like I was like, dude, guys, I was like, dude, it's like, guys, I have Park Place. My aunt goes to McDonald's a lot, so she knew. But my mom and dad were like, "What?" And they explained it, and they were like, "Oh well, you know." But they didn't want me to go crazy. And my dad was telling me like, "Well, it would be a good thing if you win, but don't get overzealous because like it'd be dangerous." Oh, there was a little goat there. Huh, crazy. Don't be too overzealous because you never know. And I get what they were trying to do like later. They were like, don't put your expectations too high because you never know what will happen. You can always lose it, blah, blah, blah. Or there's no guarantee you'll get Boardwalk, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, plus it's not like we're going to McDonald's every day. Like, I don't have the money to go to McDonald's every day. I barely even had McDonald's to go once a week, and I didn't. It would be like every, like, several weeks. Who am I supposed to fight here? Is it going to be Danu? You reject this world's order and seek a new path? Then I'll fight as a Nana. Oh yeah, I forgot about Inanna. She who you'll never understand her language, no matter what you wish to try. Well, this shouldn't be too bad, because you're not overwhelming, I think. Okay, well, we're off to a great start. All right, well, how bad are you? Holy crap! Is that 1,000 damage? I mean, 1,000 strength? Oh, and it's all... That's... Well, that's scary for that. But wait, all these things are magic-based. Oh, wait, you're magic 600. Oh, fantastic. That's great. Wow. 1,000 strength. Is that the max? That's the max. Well... Hopefully, as long as you keep doing stupid things, we'll be okay. That's... I don't even know how to react to that. 1,000 power. Like, that's absurd. Sorry, I can't... I know I have to keep going my story, but jeez Louise, that's crazy. All right, I'll focus. I'll focus. So I got the Park Place, and obviously I did go to McDonald's like one other time, like after a couple weeks. I didn't get it, and if you're wondering, like, oh, they'll keep giving you like good pieces, dude, we found out like rather quickly that Boardwalk is the most elusive piece ever. Like, we were convinced there's probably like not a single Boardwalk at all. Boardwalk was probably an illusion, like a myth. It's the Matrix. So after like a couple of weeks, I was like giving up hope, and I was like, you know what? There's no shot. Forget it. Boardwalk's never gonna happen. And it is what it is. Like, after a while, it's like, it's fine, I guess. Not really, but it's acceptable. Like, don't have high expectations, I suppose. So, with that being the case, just randomly, it was during a bit of a storm. Like, it wasn't like extremely bad, but it was very windy, and it was raining, but not, it was a very light drizzle, but it was more windy than rain anything. So, just, you know, wear a hood and you'll be fine. My friend and I got driven to McDonald's because, actually, I don't even remember why we were driven there, but it was my aunt that drove us there. I think she was, I think it was my aunt was needing help, and she asked me and my friend to help, and we're like, yeah, she paid us at McDonald's. And you're probably like, really, you got paid at McDonald's? Like, well, you know, we're like young teens. We didn't have any need for real money at that point. Oh, well, we did, but it was whatever. But we went there, and I don't remember what he got, but all I got was, I think I got like, you know, I usually get the same thing every time. I usually get 2 double cheeseburgers, a large fry. Lately, I've been getting 2 large fries because I'm a fat old toothpick. But I got the large fry, got a drink, and I was like, all right, we'll just like eat and stuff. And I kind of like, I saw, because I got the Monopoly thing, and I was like, you know what, why not? But I honestly wasn't expecting anything. Like, I filled out the board, so I think the closest prize I was gonna get was like, oh, you get like a free, like, I think thing of nuggets or something, or not even a free thing of nuggets. I think you get like I think it was the brown property. I don't remember exactly the brown one. I think it was just honestly like the free nuggets or free McFlurry or something. Like a big prize. Like, anyone was gonna get it. So I was like, whatever, I'll just get it, and it won't be bad. Oh, lame. Oh, that's extra lame. Yeah, that's a one-hit killer. Yeah, we gotta be careful with that one. That move sucks. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna need another list candy. God, so much damage. No crits. Do it to me. I can take it. Help. And Yoko's dead. But I can bring Yoko back, so that's fine. Actually, I'll bring Yoko back later. Let's do... that's more money I have to lose, though. It's fine. So I peeled the sticker from the large fry, and the first one was like, oh, you've been able to get like a pretty small fry, and I was like, all right, whatever, cool. And then I opened it, and I didn't like fully pay attention until my friend was like, isn't that a blue piece? And then I looked, I was like, oh, and then I saw like a part of it, and I was like, oh, it's probably freaking Park Place again. And then I moved my thumb, and I'm not joking with you guys. I am as put my hand on the anime Bible. Like I don't want to say I swear to my mom because, you know, I love my mom, but I'll say it. I got Boardwalk. Like legitimately. I know. Some of you guys are like, no flipping way. I'm telling you guys, I got Boardwalk. It threw me for all the loops you could ever imagine. Because I was looking at it, my friend was looking at it, and we were just staring at each other. We were like, I don't know why I was staring, looking at the TV screen like you guys had a webcam. Or just imagine me just like dumbfounded. Like that was my face, because I was like, there's no freaking way. I just got the one piece I need to get $1 million. I didn't bring the Monopoly board with me, in case anybody's wondering. It was back at home, but we're not far from home. So I was like, dude, what do I do? Do I yell? And my friend was like, he was like, B, now we gotta be calm. We have to be calm. And I was like, yeah. And if you're wondering, I was still gonna share the profit with him. Like, I didn't care. Like, we just won, even if it wasn't $1 million, we both won 500,000. And I know some of my out there was like, but did your friend give you that? It's like, no, but you know, if he didn't point it out, I probably would have just tossed it away or something. There's no guarantee. But he was still like a good friend of mine. He was like one of the only friends I had at the time. So yeah, I was like, yeah, we're like brothers, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, what should I do? And he's like, okay, very calmly, let's go talk to your auntie, to auntie, and let's go, like, tell her the news. So we just like go out to my aunt who's in the car, and we're like, oh, okay, you guys were in there for a minute. Is everything okay? And it was like, auntie, I think I just won $1 million. And they're like, what? It's like, I think I won $1 million. I'm not joking. It's like, what do you mean? It's like, I got, and I showed her Boardwalk, and she was just like, well, do you have the other piece? It's like, yes, I'm not joking. I have it. I know I have it. And she was like, and she was just like, oh, you're gonna make your parents so happy. It's like, yeah. And she's like saying like all these great things. She's like getting ready to like make a bunch of calls and everything. And then I was just so on cloud nine. I felt like I just wanted to like just scream, so happy. So we're like the whole car ride there, which is a short car ride. We're just like going there, right? And then like so for the rest of this last bit, there's a parking lot. It's a bit of a distance from where our apartment complex was. So you do have to walk a distance. Especially because our parking complex usually has a bunch of spaces. I didn't really think of it at the time, but I remembered that we had to park up the hill area, and we had to walk a bit of a distance. But didn't matter, because we walked, and she was like, "Go, run, tell him, V." And I'm like super excited. I'm on cloud nine, and I know everyone's gonna kind of figure out where this is gonna lead. But again, I have to remind you, there's a storm happening. Well, storm-ish. It's very, very, very windy, and I was so stupidly excited. I wasn't extremely secure with the Boardwalk piece, which, by the way, are very small. Like, if you look up the Monopoly things that they had there, those things are like smaller than probably your thumb. So you could probably see where this is going, but if you can't, yeah. All it took was me just like super happy and jumping up, and I tripped, and I dropped it. There's really no easy way to say it. I dropped it, and I was freaking the flip out. My friend was like there too. He's like, no! And I was like, huh. And we saw it. Like, luckily, despite it, everything, like my eyes were like laser focused on it. and we saw it. It was falling into like this little like kind of, you know, when you're like on a hill and if it's raining, even if it's a little bit, like you get like kind of like a trail of water that goes down the slope. So it started to land there, and you could bet your ass that I chased that thing down. Like I tried my very best. That was $1 million little ticket. And as you probably could guess, there are those little sewer drain things on the sides of roads where water leaks to. And sure as sugar, we went down there, and I was not fast enough. And I just stood there. Oh, well, I didn't stand there. I was on my knees, and I just looked in absolute horror. My friend saw it too. We just stood there in the rain for a good minute. Like, it was a good minute until eventually my aunt caught up. I was like, what's the matter? Why are you guys? And I didn't even say anything. Neither did she finish. She just looked at us in front of the sewer drain, and she just like knew like immediately. And she was just like, So then she just like put a hand on my shoulder, and she was just like, let's get you inside. You're getting wet. You don't want to get sick. So we went back. So we went to our apartment. My friend was gonna hang out anyway, but after a short while he went up home. But the biggest and last piece of the story was when we got back, my mom was there. My dad was at work at the time, but mom was like, wow, you guys were at McDonald's for a minute. Is everything okay? And I was so devastated. But I don't remember the latter bit of this. This was actually something that my aunt saw, apparently, because I don't remember really expressing this. But according to my aunt on this aspect, I was so devastated that I didn't even say anything to my mom. I just went to my room, and my friend was like, I guess he just decided to leave because it was kind of uncomfortable. And obviously my mom was concerned and was like, what happened? And my aunt explained it. And I don't remember saying this, but my mom would come in to like try and like console me and say, it's fine. It's not like you won't get money anyway. At least you're lucky, V. There's plenty of people that probably have these circumstances. And you know what? No day is promised. You might get lucky tomorrow or the next day or even the next day. Just do your best. Don't expect, she was basically saying, don't expect that life is going to just immediately make you win. Just, you know, be calm and things like that. But I was devastated. And again, according to my aunt, the reason why I was devastated was not because I lost $1 million, but because I thought I let my mom and dad down. Because I was, during the car ride there, before we got to the parking spot, I was telling them like, I can make my mom and dad not have to work anymore. We can like have fun and go hang out, and that was a time where I was like really into, I'm still into it, but I was really into Outback, and I was like, we get Outback forever. Like I was on cloud 9, and then to just lose all that, guys, it sucked. It sucked something fierce. I was devastated. I was devastated because I really honestly thought I let my family down. And it's not every day that you, ow. Are you gonna just do concentrate belly shots at me all this time, Inanna? Bet you are. Ah, damn it. All right, fine. Well, that's why we get these.
How amusing.
Oh, that's so lame. All right, we also need to start doing some damage here. This won't work, but I was devastated. I don't even remember saying things like that, but apparently I didn't even want to like look at my mom. My dad would come home later. He found it hilarious. But this is my dad. This is my dad. I love him. My dad's a jerk. I can kind of see where I get it from, but he was laughing the whole time. He was like so happy. Like he wasn't even upset or anything. And I didn't even know, like after like a couple of days, my friend told like other people at the school, like it was just so saddening. There were so many people like, there's no way, but obviously like my friend wouldn't lie, and neither would I. I gained nothing from why would I lie about losing $1 million? Like what would that get me? Like I remember going to school like the other day, like a day or two later, and I remember like because my friend would tell like his friends and others and blah 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 blah, and eventually I had this one person that was kind of, well, not kind of, was basically a bully. It was like, yeah, right, there's no way V actually got $1 million. He wouldn't be here if he had $1 million. He'd be all happy and everything. He sucks. And I was like, why would I lie about having $1 million? What do I gain from lying about losing $1 million? Especially knowing the fact that I lost it. That would make people happy that I lost $1 million. Or they might be sympathetic. I don't know. But bottom line was, I gained nothing from lying about losing a freaking $1 million. It just sucked. My cross to bear, right? There was nothing I could have done either. I was so devastated. I was so devastated. But again, I really honestly thought I let my family down. It's not every day you can, you know, come across a chance to get $1 million. And actually get that chance to get $1 million. Uh-oh. This might hurt. Not Masakato. Oh, okay. Never mind. All right, we got this. See ya. It sucked. It sucked. It sucked. It sucked. It sucked. Like, there's nothing else I could say, but it just sucked. I wonder how many other people had a chance to win $1 million and just lost it. Money! Ooh, sure, why not? Get rid of this. Gotta bring back Yoko. Actually, I actually have a reason to use these now. Wait, where are they? Oh, here we go. I have a reason to bring Yoko back! Yay! Thank goodness, too. But yeah, I lost the mill on that one, and I think it was, I mean, obviously, that was years ago. I barely remember, well, I remember most of that, but there were other parts that my aunt, like, reminded me of, and things like that, so. And I remember my aunt is an interesting person, because she would always say that I have the weirdest luck. Like, she's one of the people that would say, like, you know how weird things happen in life? Like, I don't know exactly her words, word for word what she says, but she says that I'm one of those people that, like, if something has to happen, it will. Like, I'm not gonna have a normal life. And I remember her saying that when I was younger, but I never really thought it in a bad way. I was like, oh, that sounds cool. That means I have a cool, super normal life. Or supernatural life, or whatever. I didn't realize, like, the other aspects of that, but, you know, it's what it is, what it is. I'm almost done with the Empyrean. It sucked. It super sucked. Losing that mill, but my aunt was, like, always there to, like, reassure me and say, it's okay, V, don't worry about it. Things will happen. Oh no, I'm getting internet spikes again. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're back. Phew. But you know what? I don't know. Like, if I won that mill, oh, well, sorry. I know I'm going on a different song segment here, but if I won that mill, I don't know if I'd really be all that different. Like, I don't really see myself being a different person when I'm rich. I just don't. Because I don't really, I have bad spending habits, sure, but I don't really think money's going to change me that much. I'm still going to probably want things, and I'm probably still going to want to take care of things. I'm probably still going to just blow most of it on food and anime anyway, so. Well, actually, I know if I had a mill right now, I would spend it on getting, like, a much better PC and much better, like, gaming equipment, because I would love to be able to incorporate more things. I would also buy an editor. I really think I could benefit from an editor. But at the same time, there's no point in focusing all my talents on having better equipment and hardware if I myself am not good. So you know what I would do? I'd probably buy lessons so I could be a better content creator. How do I become a better vitamin? And then everyone's gonna be like, wait, are you serious? That's your question? Like, yeah, I'll pay someone $100,000 right now to teach me how to be a better VitaminDGR. And someone's gonna come up with the thing and be like, bet, all right, I'm in. But I don't know, just getting nostalgic about my aunt. There was another thing I could say. There was another story I can mention to you guys. I don't fully remember this one that well either, but my aunt definitely sees potential in me. Even now, she still sees potential in me. Like, even with this channel, she's like telling, like, okay, so there's reason for this. Earlier today, I did say it on Discord. I had some family things happen. It was kind of last minute, but it wasn't bad. My aunt was one of those reasons, because there was a checkup, things like that. Nothing bad, just, you know, family, being family again. And my aunt and I had a chat, and she was just like, hey V, like, how's everything going with your life? How's your job? How's your streams? Blah, blah, blah. Ow! And, you know, just doing normal checkups and stuff. I was like, oh, yeah, everything's fine, auntie. Everything's cool. No worries. Everything's all hunky-dory. Wow, destroyed both of you losers.
you're next. And after a while, we just like grabbed a bite to eat. We just grabbed some sandwiches. We just chatted for a while. And eventually she was like, so when do you make money from your channel? I was like, oh, well, I mean, I'm not trying to look at it like that. And she's like, well, don't you want to get like more people? Is it if you get more people, you get more money to your channel? Like she's, to make this easier to understand, she manages several hotels. Like, I don't want to say my aunt's filthy stinking rich, but I have a rich aunt. She was one of the people that was responsible for getting me to a boarding school when I was younger back in New York. That was also one of the first reasons I got bullied. She's one of those wealthy types that also looks at things in a business sense. I would describe her, I love her, something fierce. She kind of gives me, I don't remember her name, but if anyone's seen the old Rugrats cartoon, like the brat Angelica's mom, like she's like that, but instead of whatever business Angelica's mom does, like my aunt like manages several hotels, which is why we get some sweet deals, and sometimes we get some hotel rooms for free. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for that, but whatever. Oh, I should probably heal everybody before I go further, just in case. There we go. What is this gonna lead me to? What do we fight at the top there? Oh, we fight. Oh, I know what we fight. Yeah, I can't do that in this episode. Well, I could. Yeah, we can do this episode. Oh, it's gonna take a while though. Sorry, before I go further on the aunt thing, I'm trying to remember. I think if I go to the tower, we'll deal with the choice. We'll deal with Tao. Tao will just, I guess, leave because I'm pretty sure I'm sent on Yoko's path. Then I'll fight Mastema, who will summon Tiamat into home. And the reason why I'm not confident on doing that now is because both of those fights are going to be a long fight. So instead, I think I'm going to just do challenge battles for the rest of this episode, and then next episode I might fight them. I also still need to think about how I'm going to get strong enough to do this. Like, I don't have enough bombs or anything. I'm going to have to just run around. I also don't know. I might have to do a poll on Discord, because, guys, I really do think if I'm going to make this quick, I'm going to have to backpedal on that challenge. At least one of the two. I think I want to shop. I think I want to buy a bunch of bombs and incense, because I really do think I'll stand a better chance against a Demifiend. I'm not saying I have to have maxed stats, but I think I'll do better. I really, really do. So I probably got one more episode left to do things between the other challenge battles and the Tatom Tiamat fight. But after that fight, if I'm going to fight Lucy and Satan, I'm going to need the stats. I don't think I'm going to be able to survive that, because thinking about what happened during that first 30 or 40 minutes made me realize I need to be a lot stronger. And unfortunately, I don't know a means of me getting stronger at this point, except for just constantly fighting the fights. Actually, even constantly fighting those fights might not be enough, but we'll see. Let me go to the challenge room, which I think is here. I think there's still a couple other challenge battles to do. But to finish the aunt thing before I go through the rest of this in the fights, is my aunt is very business savvy. She's definitely one of those. And I don't remember where specifically this was, but I do know this. Okay, so my aunt has a good friend. Like, they've been like family, or she's been friends with her for like years. So she's like an aunt as well, like my family friend. I think I can say, well, I could probably say, like, I'm certain they won't mind if I like say that. Well, you know what? I think I can say Auntie A. We'll say that. I don't know if she'll mind me outing her name. So just for the sake of it, I'll just, keep the whole like, oh no, we won't out the name. So my aunt's name starts with A, so we'll call her Auntie A for this one. And my other aunt's name starts with a C, so we'll call her Auntie C. So Auntie A and Auntie C are really good friends and stuff. And Auntie C has 2 daughters that are cousins to me. That I don't remember all that well, but when I was younger, I would usually like hang out with them and blah, 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 blah. So Auntie C told Auntie A that her place that she works at, which was also at a hotel at the time, was having some event
where there was a Disney audition. Excuse me, audition. Where did that come from? Let's see, which ones have I done? I cleared that one. Well, I haven't done this one? Okay, I'll have to do this one. All right, so I thought, oh, sorry, I have to do this one next. So Auntie C told Auntie A that they're doing this Disney audition, and supposedly that they wanted kids between the ages, this was when I was really little. I don't exactly remember. I think it was between 8 to 13 within that age group, which I was in at the time. So it was me and my 2 cousins, and Auntie A and Auntie C would take us there. And the audition, I don't exactly remember what it was for, but I do know it was a Disney audition because at the time, that was when they had this thing where they had a paper where you had to like read a little bit, see the kids like memorization, test their like acting things, and it was actually a good number of kids. And obviously, because who would want their kid to get like some Disney money? No, I'm just kidding. And they did the auditions like one by one. They would call the kids up. They would, if the kid was okay, because they had to have their family like away while the kid was brought into this other room where they would just say like a line and do their best to deliver a line, right? Again, don't ask me what the line was. I don't remember. Maybe my aunt might remember. I don't. But I do know that it was my cousins first and then me. And there was to the point where there was like, I think at a point it was like 20 of us kids or so. But like 3 of them left because 3 of them were like afraid. And you guys would probably guess it. I was also afraid and I wanted to leave. But the whole time, like my cousin, my older cousin, she was like, oh, V, isn't this going to be so cool? And I didn't want to like stick around because I was nervous. I was scared because I don't even know what the flip the audition was going to be, but I was going to be in front of people and I just didn't want it. But they were like, oh, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. And then eventually came my turn. Again, I don't remember what I did, but I remember doing the line and they're like, oh, okay, we'll talk to your mommy and daddy. And then, well, they said mom and dad. They'll talk to your mom and dad. And then if you guys are good, and then thank you guys so much for coming and attending. And I didn't realize until afterwards that my Auntie A, she would like be, for lack of a better term, harass calling the people. I didn't even know they had contact for it, but they were really harass calling for the sake of like trying to get a follow. It was like, oh, is V good? Did V do a good job? Blah, blah, blah. So unfortunately my cousins didn't pass. Although my younger cousin was actually considerable. I don't exactly remember that context of that, but apparently my younger cousin was acceptable. But I guess she didn't want to do it because, and this was sweet, she didn't want to do it because she wanted to be with her big sis, and unfortunately her big sis wasn't accepted. So she talked to her mom, Auntie C, and was like, can sis come? And unfortunately it wasn't one of those things. They only wanted 1 kid, so it didn't happen. But ow. But what I didn't know was that I also did good, that they wanted me in. And I don't remember that. I remember, well, I don't remember them saying that. My aunt told me that. And at first I was like, no way my aunt would say that. And then and this is actually funny because she brought it up earlier about the time that I auditioned for Disney. I was like, what? Because I think what were we watching? I think we were watching Aladdin, actually. I was like, that's a very interesting memory. I didn't remember until she brought that up. I was like, oh, I do kind of remember something like that. I should not be wasting all my energy on this fight now, but at the same time, this fight's gonna be a minute. But then again, the whole rest of this episode is just me doing challenge battles anyway, so it's whatever. I'll probably just do this challenge battle and then we'll call it an episode. I'm saving that Magasui though. But she has a picture of a young little Vitamin in front of the Disney audition thing. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I'm gonna tell you guys exactly my first initial thought. My first thought was, man, my teeth used to be ugly. Why did I have like buck teeth going on? What happened to me? And she was like, really, V? That's the thing you fixate on? I was like, well, I mean, look at them. Like, I could give Timmy Turner a run for his money. She didn't know who Timmy Turner was. So, unfortunately, whatever, I guess. You guys know who Timmy Turner is, so I don't have to feel too bad. I think you guys know who Timmy Turner is. Will you stop with that lame attack, Lugaroo? It's not working. Just give up. Loser. Do I have to hit all the tentacles of Lamu again? Oh. Oh no, I think I gotta fight the tentacles. I gotta fight the flippin' tentacles. Ooh, I did the wrong one. Oh, that's gonna be handy, that recalcitrant execution thing, though. But she brought it up and told me everything. I was like, wow, that's crazy. But then I was like, but wait, Auntie, if I was accepted, why did I reject? And it's because of two reasons, apparently, that I was rejected. Oh, well, not, excuse me. I was accepted, so I could have been good. Like, they wanted me, and I was impressed by that. I thought I wasn't. But she asked me, well, again, there were two reasons why you didn't go further with the audition and actually land a better job at Disney. A role at Disney. Can you guess which ones? I was right on one aspect, because she said there were two reasons. And I thought about me, and I was like, knowing my personality, I probably was a wimp and didn't want to go in because I probably get terrible stage fright. He was like, yes, you're exactly right. And then I was like, well, what's the other reason? She's like, why don't you take a guess? I was like, and then I thought about it, and I was like, was the role like not for me? It's like, no, if anything, you would have been perfect. For what she figured was I was just gonna be like a background extra character that interacts with the main character of some show on Disney. I don't know. And neither did she, but she swears that's what it was, so whatever. So I was like, okay, what other reason? Did I just hate the role or anything like that? And she's like, no. It's like, what is it? And then I was like, well, okay, I give. What's the reason? She said, because you didn't want to be separate from your family. And I was like, what? I mean, wouldn't my family be able to go? I found something interesting. Oh, wow, I forgot. You're terribly weak. Wow. I don't know why I thought Lamu was strong. Oh, wait, is Lamu 2 stages in this fight? Yes, Lamu is. Stupid version of Lamu. That gross thing. What is that anyway? Ugh, I hate it. I hate you. But apparently, I didn't even know about this. So at the time when I got accepted to Disney, or whatever that role is for Disney, they were gonna have me, or well, they wanted the family to relocate to a different area, somewhere to the West Coast, which is funny that I ended up being here in the West Coast. Worm. Well, this thing is definitely the most gross thing than a worm. But yeah, it's ironic when I think about it that I got accepted for a role of Disney, and they were gonna have me go to the West Coast, and here I am in the West Coast. So you know, it's crazy how that works. But I was like, wait, I'm confused, Auntie. What do you mean? She said, because at the time, if you got this role, you would have to go to their studios somewhere in or whatever they were having this, somewhere in the West Coast, somewhere in California. And I didn't think of anything because at the time I didn't really have many friends. It wasn't until way later in Maryland that I did. But I was like, okay, I don't get the problem. Wait, why would I be separated from my family? So here's the circumstance of that. At the time, my dad was the main breadwinner of the family. Oh, you're doing this stupid skill? Ow. So at the time, my dad was the one that was doing like most of the work. Like he was the worker. My mom was helping. She had her own like job and she would get a different one later. But at the time, it was mainly my dad doing the job. And my dad was really hard at working. I mean, it's my dad. That's why I'm proud of him. I love him. But my job or my role wasn't necessarily going to pay enough to satisfy everything. And my dad was locked on this job. The long story short version is, if I went, it would have to be without my dad. And I didn't want to be apart from my dad. And to make it even more was that my mom didn't want to, she had family, she wanted to support little V, but she also didn't really feel comfortable at the time. Funny, I know, because we were here in the West Coast, but she did not want to be separate from my dad or most of our family, because most of the family was in the East Coast. That obviously would change many years later, but it was still one of those things where at the time, it was either I would go with my aunt, because my aunt she lived in she lived over here. Well, at the time we were in North Carolina, but she also had like connections to California, so she could have easily moved. And other than the family, there was really no reason, like nothing really, no problem for her to move. Let's just say that there was no problem for her to move. So it would just be me and my aunt. And it's not that I have anything against my aunt or my family, but to be separate from my dad, nah, I'm good with that. And my mom. So it was literally either go to the West Coast, go to California, get a role for Disney, and who knows, maybe that might lead to something, but I wouldn't be with my mom and dad, or I give up the role. And yes, your boy is a mama and daddy's boy, or mommy's boy and daddy's boy. So I couldn't do it. And my aunt was like a little upset, but not like, you know, heartless upset, like, oh, but think about the business. She wasn't like that. Like, I know I said she's business savvy, but she's not one of those types of people. I'm grateful for that. She was like, I understand. I wouldn't want to be like away from family, especially at your age too. I was like, thanks, auntie. So yeah, I didn't get the role with Disney. Now that I think about it, I don't even know what that role is. And it's funny too, because many years later, we're here in the West Coast, and honestly, if we end up being separate from each other, it's whatever, but I don't know. It's just, I was young. Like, I didn't want to be away from my mom and dad. Although I think what's funny is that my mom would talk about that and said that it was actually backwards, because my mom was the one that did more of the work at the time, and my dad, while he still did the work, his job was a lot more accepting, because at the time my dad was a construction worker and a plumber. So my dad at the time could have been okay. It was my mom, who I thought at first was locked on it, but my aunt got it backwards. My mom had a job at the time that was part of this electricity company called Stacy's Electric Service. Yes, I remember that. It's crazy too, now that I think about it. I don't even know if that business is still active. It was back in Jersey at the time, but my mom was the one that could not leave. And some of you guys are probably thinking, well, what about just getting another job out there? I don't know. I was a kid. I don't know about the way of jobs, but I'm certain that if you said it, it would be like, oh, well, it's probably hard to... Wow, that gives experience. I might have to do that for my level ups. Mm-hmm. Thanks. Mm. Ooh, oh, gosh, 15? Yeah, we'll probably have to do that for the rest of these fights. Can I do one more? Oh, actually, I can do one more. I haven't done this one. What is this one? Nama, Aisheth, and Yuzuru. Okay, that'll be no problem. But yeah, I rejected it because one, I was nervous, and two, I didn't want to be away from my mom and dad. Although finding out later it was more my mom than my dad. I mean, either way, knowing my personality, I may not have many memories of young V, but what I do know, at least is my part of my personality, I'm like, yeah, there's no way I don't want to be around my family. Plus, there was no guarantee I was gonna get like paid well from Disney. I was a kid. I didn't know any better. It's Disney. I didn't know that Disney would be some crazy, massive, like, money-making thing. Who knows what would happen? Exactly. There's no knowledge of it. But you know what? It's totally fine. Do I regret it? Not really. There's no guarantee. What if I... Because again, you also got to realize the other reason was I had terrible stage fright. I didn't want to be in front of people. Who the flip knows what happens? I probably would have been like, oh, I can't do... Oh, I should have probably healed everybody, huh? Oh, well, we're going this fight unpowered. Oh, well. But I will admit, while I don't regret it, I am curious. I am curious of what would have happened if I did take that role for Disney. What would have happened? Would I be a Disney kid? Would I just have a bunch of Disney things? Would I just go,
Oh, hey kids, it's your favorite mouse, Mickey Mouse. Oh boy.
what if I just like, what if I just like bled for Disney? Like I was just one of those guys. I'm actually surprised I did that Mickey Mouse impression that well. Ooh, I have no energy. This was a bad idea, going to this fight without healing. Then again, I get to see Nama.
This indescribable pleasure. It's all
Yes, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Yes, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Alright, I gotta heal everybody. I can use that one to shower, right? But I gotta be smart with my energy now. Yeah, my aunt's interesting. She's still, to go back to that actually, is she still wonders my plans for my channel and when I'm gonna turn into like a business. And it's like kind of my business. But I don't know what research she did earlier, but she was saying like, well, when are you gonna get sponsored and have like your own like drink support and get t-shirts and things like that? And I was like, huh? He's like, well, yeah, because I've been doing some research, which I don't know why. The minute she said I've been doing some research, threw me for a loop when she said that. She was like, yeah, I've been doing some research, and I don't know. I feel like at this point, you've been streaming for what will soon be, actually, by the time this video hits, I think it would have been 3 years that I'm doing this. Wow, I did this for 3 years. It's crazy. I'm still only at like 200 people. Guys, please help me get to 1,000. Come on, man. I should not be at only 3, or I should not be at 200 people at this low time. But anyway, and she was like, yeah, at this point, you should at least have like 5. I think she did it for like, you know, give me like confidence. She's like, you should at least have like at least 10,000 subscribers by now. And then when are you gonna get like t-shirts, and when are you gonna get like supported by like sponsors and things like that? And I was like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it'd be great to get sponsored, but I'm kind of trying to make sure I can still do content. And she was like, well, when are you gonna get things so you can get like a better computer and things like that? And I was like, well, I have a good PC. It does the job. Yeah, I can always improve it because I'm told I need to eventually, but you know, I'm not complaining. Everything's working out fine so far. And she was basically like suggesting like you should what did she say earlier? She said you should outsource your channel and your ideas to some others. I can introduce you to some context. And what got me is cut to like maybe a year. Like my auntie A knew that I was doing the streaming thing for a while, but she never really like, she supported, but she never really like put too much stock into it, if that makes sense. Because she was one of those that her mindset is, well, yes, you need to have good business sense. She was raised with kind of like an old world kind of personality where it's like only hard work gets you like a lucrative lifestyle. Until she started, apparently she did do some research where she found that there are people that could do what I do. Hell, there's people that don't even do what I do. They're like people that just do streams where they find themselves sleeping. And yet, they're still getting paid absurd amounts. And I told her, well, I don't really want to look at and I'm not even trying to say this in a like, oh, I'm a goody two-shoes, but only because I know it's a bumming thing. But I told her, I don't want to look at my channel as like a means of making money. First off, I don't even really make money from this. And she's like, but don't you get people that sub? I was like, yeah, and it helps because they skip the ads, but even if I were to look at it in that aspect, I only get half of that. And then she's like, oh, well, what about, is there another ways for you to get money? And I was like, well, yeah, if I do good enough, then, you know, maybe I could reach a higher status and I could, you know, get donations and things like that. But I don't want to look at that because then I'm not going to have fun. Like, I don't want to, if I wanted to do this, then I would consider it like a job, but I want it to be fun. I want my hobby to be something good. Did you just try to eat her? And not in a hot way? How did that work? What did you eat that healed Yoko? Whatever. I need energy. This is not good. Oh, wait. I have all these. Oh, God. These are challenge battles. Why the flip did I not do this? I don't know why I didn't think about that. Stupid V. Crit. Now I can do this as much as I flip and want. But anyway, going back to it. But yeah, I don't know what research my aunt did, but she was just asking, like, she doesn't watch my videos. I'd be hard shocked if she did. But she did ask, well, how many views do you get for your channel? I was like, oh, it fluctuates, but usually on a good day, I might get like, you know, like 20 or 30, maybe even 40. She's like, that's it? He's like, well, yeah. And she's like, well, why not? Or why not more? I was like, I don't know. I just got to do better. It's fine. I just started. The fact that I'm getting like any views, I'm grateful for getting like 3 people to watch my stuff. Like, I'm being legitimately serious when I say that. I am not like that guy. Well, to be fair, I'm not that guy anymore. Like, my first couple of months doing this, I was only thinking about numbers or anything, but that's what I told her. I was like, I don't want to look at my channel as, well, to make this easier, to make it easier. I don't want to look at this as like, I need to get 50 people to watch me. I don't want to look at it as getting 100 people. First off, I'm going to be scared if I actually have that many people watching me, because I'm going to be like, wow, there's so many people watching me, judging me, watching me. Like, it's good to have like, maybe like, you know, like 6 or 7, and I like when people can watch me on their own leisure, but to have so many people watch me and meet, oh, right, this is stupid.
Take this!
Ill.
I shall assist you. Now!
Stop! The ice shard should not do that much damage. It's a friggin' item. Alright, now I gotta take you down now. Ugh, what a pain. Whatever. God, I hate this boss fight. Lame. Bye. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go again, and you can't stop me. I'll beat the crap out of you, Four Eyes, and you're just gonna take it. But here's the thing, and I'm being serious when I say this. When it was my first year of streaming, not even my first like full year, but like several months in, like once I started doing my own like channel and stuff, I'll admit it, like many others, all I could think of, well, not all I could think of, I want to do more. I want to have more fun moments, more content, things like that. But like after every day or night when I did an episode, I was like, why are only 3 or 4 people watching? Why am I only getting, I can't get any subscribers. I can't get anybody. And I was devastated. And like there were times where, for example, Twitch, there were times where I would get like 2 or 3 people and I was just like, oh God, like I'm not loved. Like, am I just that boring? Are my videos too long? Am I not doing like the popular games? And then YouTube would only get like, you know, like 2 or 3 views, and I would be at like, you know, like 3 subscribers or something. I was like, even my own family doesn't want to subscribe to me? Like, am I that pathetic? Like, I'm being real. This is a little too heavy, I know, but I'm being real. Sorry. It's the end of the episode, so I can say it. But it got to the point where I was thinking about that, and I got devastated because I was just like, I can't get any numbers. Like, there's something wrong with me. And after a while, I was just like, this is not fun. And it made me like think like maybe just this whole streaming thing was just not my thing. Like maybe this whole content creation thing was just not my cup of tea. I don't know. I really feeling on this. Like I feel like any person in, it doesn't have to be this exact field like Twitch or YouTube, but I feel like anyone in content creation, or rather anything in general, I feel like at one moment you have to have a feeling of doubt. You know what? This might be a messed up thing to say, but I legitimately believe this is a good thing. I think at least once in your life, you should have a moment where you doubt yourself. I do. And I know you guys are like, what? Why? Because I think by that doubt, you potentially could appreciate, 1, the work that others do. 2, you could possibly see yourself, or well, not really see yourself, but you could like test yourself and see, okay, this is a climactic moment. Do I want to just completely listen to the voice in my head saying, you suck, you're pathetic, whatever, or keep it going? That's the defining moment that will judge you as a person. You yourself will judge yourself as a person, if that makes sense. You keep you grounded and appreciate the hard work. 100%. And like I said, I was that. Like, I think it was like maybe like 4 or 5 months in, I was like, I don't think I could do this. I don't think anyone's gonna like me. I don't think I'm fun. Like, I did like different streams, and even though I got like a couple of people, I was like, I don't know how to be better. Hell, even now I still don't really know how to be better. I'm just doing what I like doing and just kind of rolling with it. And I still care about the channel. I still care about doing different things to make it better. But I think at that point I was like years ago, I was like, there's no point in this. Like, why am I bothering with this crap? I think you're awesome. Aw, you're too sweet, Debbie. I don't deserve you. You're way too sweet to me. If anything, I think you're far more awesome. And if anything, and I'm going to give you praise for this one, I think one of the things that definitely helped for that depression was I kept looking at other streamers and content creators, and I was like, how are they able to do it? And some of them, there were people that weren't even doing anything, and yet they got like hundreds and hundreds of people. And there were some people that have been in the game, like the content creation game, for years. There were some people who were doing it just at the same time, if not younger. And I'm like, why me? Why am I just this pathetic? And I say this to give you praise, Debbie, because even now I'm like well, okay, I'm not really jealous per se. I don't see myself as a jealous type. Like, oh man, I hate you. That kind of jealous. I get like depressed jealous, if that makes sense. Or I used to be. I think I'm getting better. But it got to the point where when I found out you're a content creator, Debbie, I was like, damn, you're a content creator? Like, not even a content creator, you're a game designer for an actual successful game? Like, come on, like, where's the talent? When do I get the lucky break? When do I get the talent? But before you're immediately like, well, V, there's more to it than that, here are my thoughts. I had the same mentality, well, not really, but I was thinking to myself, well, yeah, you gotta appreciate the hard work, the effort. Like, none of these people, I don't believe that all these people that are successful just immediately get there. They probably had the exact same thoughts. They probably were working themselves to the bone. Like, they're probably doing the exact same things I'm doing, where they stream and do episodes every damn day, doing their best to manage both their normal, completely underpaying job that they don't get appreciated for, mixed with their content creation, and they just do their best. They do the grind. And I don't know, you ask me back, like, you go back to like first year V, not even first year, like several months V, when I was seeing this stuff, I kept looking at other people and I was just like, why can't I be like that? And it sucked, but after a while it just got like draining. It was just kind of lame to just keep thinking about other people. And eventually I kept forgetting that I like playing games. Like, I like playing games. I like talking about like my circumstances and stories and life and learning new things. I like just discovering new games. And I've said it before, two of the biggest reasons, well, not the biggest, but two of the biggest reasons that I did this whole content creation, this whole channel, was A, I had a backlog of games that I feel I was never going to be able to play, or a bunch of games I would never think in my life I'd ever play. So I'm grateful for this channel. And then two, I was lonely. Like, I don't really know what else to say. I don't think I need to put too much attention on it. But even though I did have friends, I still have friends at the time. I don't know. It felt like I couldn't exactly express my full self to my friends. I don't know. Like, it still felt like, obviously I don't feel exactly that way now, but back then it felt like I couldn't really express myself, like who the flip V was, to my friends. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just yell and joke around and work on my craft. And the obvious, and I've mentioned it before, that the other reason too was because I do want to work at being a voice actor or an announcer, and unfortunately I don't have the money to go to school, nor do I know the first lessons on starting with that. And I could always do the whole like, oh, well, go sign up for these acting lessons, but I'm like, I don't know where to start. So eventually it just was like, you know what, try content creating and we'll see where that door leads. And obviously I stuck with it, and then after like several months, even during the depression spells, I was just like, should I keep doing this? But I just kind of kept, like, I don't know, I think it was kind of more for me, I guess. If I ever get to make another game, I'll get your voice in it. Oh, Debbie, you're so sweet. I'll do everything in my power to like throw more weight your way. I hope I can. Seriously, folks, this is a good plugin. Please support Debbie Serene. She made an amazing game on Steam called Toward Dawn. I am not saying that we don't know each other. Let me just say that right now. Like, she knows me and I know through her only through this channel, from the comments and talks. I don't know who she is in IRL. She doesn't know who I am in IRL. We're just good-hearted strangers. But I'm saying this with all certainty. I love Toward Dawn. I still need to go back to the game, but I definitely am saying this. Please support her. I will happily do whatever to give you more promotion. Plus, if I do, she gets to make another game and I get to be cast in it. Although I do need to work on my craft. I do need to learn how to be a better voice actor, because it's more than just, you know, I feel like being a voice actor is more than just reading a line and adding emotion. I need to like learn how to do it. And I'm being serious when I say this, but this tangent's going too long. I'll end it with this. After a while in the depressed state, I just kept doing it and I kept forgetting. Well, I had to remind myself, I like the games I'm playing. Like, I was playing games like Jack and Daxter, and I never got to really to play the, well, I played Jak and Daxter 1, but I never got to do the series. Like, I never played Jak 2 or 3. The first time was on channel. I played Pokemon Violet. I played Nocturne. I never played Nocturne before, but it was that was my first big playthrough. I did Shantae. I did, what else I did? I did Minecraft for a little bit that I kind of want to go back to. I did so many games that I never thought I would ever play. I did Bully. I did Eternites, Tokobots, Portal that I freaking loved. Tokyo Xanadu, which, say what you will, I actually love that playthrough. Shin Megami 5 that you're watching, Persona. I played so many games that two things kind of happened after a couple of months after that depressed state. One was I realized a lot of these games were a lot of fun, and I liked sharing these moments with people. And most of my friends don't really play these games. Like, I have a couple, but I don't know, it's just kind of nice to share this. And I don't know if future V's opinions will change, but current me that's talking right now and past V, I feel like will be like, it's kind of nice to share these moments with people, even for an introvert like me. Like, it's nice, at least one person. And then the second thing was, why should I care about the numbers? Why should I care about this? Like, it will happen. And I had to tell myself, you know what? It will happen. I don't think that anyone that does content creation or any kind of work is not going to get noticed or get support. Just keep doing it. What's the worst that could happen? And better yet, if it doesn't work out, then screw it. Whatever. It sucks. Then I'll just move on to something else. But at least I can say I had the experience to do it. Most people don't even want to take the first step of doing like a video or a clip or anything. I have videos, I have shorts where I'm embarrassing myself. Hell, the first 40 minutes of this episode was me getting screwed by the Demifiend. And I'm still going to leave it in because you know what? I think it's fun and I can learn from that. So basically, I just kind of kept telling myself, you know what? It's fine. I like this. And I don't know. Will I go to that depressed state again? Maybe. But you know what? That's not current me. I'm going to keep doing this. I like doing it. And that was kind of the things I was telling my aunt. I was like, you know what, Auntie? It's okay. I'll get there. It's like, but what if it doesn't pay you? It's like, well, it's still fun. I don't have to look at it like I'm getting paid. I'm going to look at it and have a fun time. It's like, but what if your channel gets deleted tomorrow? I was like, well, I'd be depressed. I would damn sure be depressed. But you know what? I think later down the road, I would look at this and say, you know what? I had a good run. And I don't regret this. And the thing that I really, really, really am trying to get into the habit of is trying not to have regrets. I don't regret making this channel. I don't regret doing all these episodes, and I love doing this. I don't want to have like 50,000 people watching me. I don't want to have $9 million. Although, to be fair, I would like $9 million. Who wouldn't? But I don't want to think of my channel as being like, oh, the means of like taking money from people. Hell, every time I get a sub, I always say like, I want to do more. And to be fair, I do want to do merch for the channel. I would love to have like a t-shirt or a coffee mug of something stupid or cute. I would love to get like other content creators to work with me. I would like to, honestly, even more than that, I want to break out of my self-esteem and be okay with having people like see me. Because right now, I'm still on that whole idea of if I ever do a meet and greet, when I should say, when and if I ever do a meet and greet, I'm still gonna probably wear a furry costume so people can't recognize me, only because I'm too scared. But I don't regret doing this channel. I like doing this. And somebody out there might be like, oh, are you just saying that for the public to get attention, or are you just saying that for yourself? I don't really give a damn. I like doing this. I wouldn't be doing this. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't be doing this. I'm gonna keep doing the same content, and you guys are gonna like it. And if you don't, thank you all for tuning in. I'm kidding. Sorry, that was a long tangent. But essentially, that was what I was talking with my aunt earlier with today. Like, it was basically just a checkup and seeing how I was going. And I don't regret it. I think I'm having fun with this. I like doing this stuff. And honestly, I'm very grateful. Because there's so many games that I know I'm going to be able to play on this channel that it's only because of this channel I get the ability to do. I'm very grateful. Everyone should do good content creation. At least do it for a video. I think everyone should at least have a rough moment at least once, so you can appreciate the hard work of others, and so you can test yourself. Push yourself. Why not? Do it. Be like those cheesy motivational like things that you hear or listen to early in the morning when you get out of bed. Be like, you can do this because you matter. Your name is Sal, and everyone loves Sal because your name starts with S, and S stands for the same word as super. So you're Super Sal. Like, I don't know, just go for it. Screw the rules, screw the numbers, just do your thing. On that note, I'm gonna get something to eat because I'm hungry because that Demifiend battle sucks, so I'm depressed. No, I'm kidding. But I did think that today was a good episode, so thank you all so much for tuning in. Next episode, gosh, what am I gonna do for the next episode? I mean, I think I still have to do these challenge battles. Thanks for tuning in, Devi. I really do appreciate you tuning in. God, I still have to do all these challenge battles too. Maybe this one. Oh gosh, I gotta do all these challenge battles. Wait. Oh no, I gotta do the challenge battles for God, I gotta do the challenge battles for all these? Wait, where's there's no... Huh. Actually, there's a lot of challenge battles I still have to do. I didn't realize that. Should I show them all on episode? I don't know. I might do some more of these on camera. I gotta think about what the next episode is gonna be. Because here's what I'm thinking. I actually think I should do these challenge battles, at least some of them on camera. So that's probably gonna be next episode. I'm gonna do more challenge battles because they give me experience and they give me balms. And plus, YouTube, by the time this next video or two comes out, I'm probably going to put a poll on Discord because I do need to know, should I take away the challenge of shopping? Because while the balms and incense are nice, at the end of the day, I'm not going to get much stronger with my friends unless I get incense, and I need them. I desperately need them. So, if I'm going to fight the Demifiend and fight Satan so I can call this playthrough a flip and close, I think I need the incense. And the only way to get that would be to farm. I'm not playing this whole game again. I'm not doing that. So it's either to farm for money, which is easy because I can do these challenge battles, and I can get experience to get up to level 150. That I can do for sure. Plus, I do have some grimoires I can use as well. And I know where some grimoires and money Matama spawn, so I could do that off camera too. But I don't think it'll be quick enough. That's the thing. So I think I'm going to leave it to you guys. I'll probably put it on Discord. We'll do a poll. And then we'll see. We'll see what the viewers say. I'm still going to stick with the challenge of not reviving my demons at the very least, because I still want to test myself. But I'm going to leave it to the fans. Should I get the ability to shop again? Because obviously I would be doing it to buy the incense and bombs to make all of my demons as strong as possible so I can finally close this playthrough. If not, well, then I don't know. I'll figure something out, I guess. But otherwise, thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate you guys coming in. Yeah, like stated, like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch with the handle of VitaminDGR. If you had some interesting story with Disney or an audition, let me know. Did you find me too much of a mama's boy and family boy to leave? Probably not, but you don't have to worry about all the serious stuff in this conversation, in this episode. I think the main takeaway is the Demifiend sucks, and I hate that guy. So, I don't know. We'll figure something out. But thank you all so much for tuning in. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode.